Hey, I'm Tamara Krinsky with the Red Carpet Report. I am reporting for duty here in Beverly Hills at the Paley Center. We are here for the Los Angeles premiere of the new Fox comedy, Enlisted. Let's go talk to some recruits.
Oh.
You ready for this?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me just send this last picture of you guys. Hands won't stop talking.
You guys are getting a lot of response on Twitter to the show. I know you've got a whole bunch of vets chiming in about the boot camp videos. What's that like for you?
I'm happy. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we got a job to do, and that is to have a lot of people watch your show and like it, and tune in again, and then get picked up. But it is very important to us that the show that's about the military is liked by the military. I mean, we want, that would be like, somebody made an analogy to me, and they knew that I was an athlete, and they said, you know, when you watch a former athlete, very former, and barely an athlete at that, but if I watch any kind of movie about football and I see that they cast a guy that can't throw a ball from here to the wall, I'm like, well, that is annoying. Why the hell did they cast that guy? So if I'm a military service man or woman and I see that I'm wearing my patches wrong, or I don't stand right or address my commanding officer right, it's glaring to them. So at the very least, it's important to us that we just do justice to that. Like, get the normal stuff, the everyday stuff right, and then we'll go address the show itself. Then we'll go with the funny and the heartfelt stuff. But let's just try to get the regular, the important, the mundane things, the seemingly mundane things, which sometimes they are. And if you ask some of these guys, like, why do I have to do this? And they're like, here's a very clear reason why this. Back in the day when the lower-ranking soldiers would carry swords, they had to be on this side of the commanding officer so they could protect them. There's a reason. But if I say, well, what about that? And they're like, I don't know. Some commander just wants it that way. So you're like, well, that's just the way we do it, bro. So some things make sense and some things don't. And if you ask them that, they'll say the same thing. But it doesn't matter. It's our job to get it right.
Well, you have actually worked with your brother before. Yeah. You guys did Seventh Heaven together. Yeah. So if you, let's get meta for a sec, if you were giving advice to your character about working with your brothers, what would you tell him?
If I was giving advice to my character about, I had to wrap that one around, because the brother thing blurs. Like, I feel like these guys are my creepy little brothers for some reason.
Is there something we should know? Do we need to watch out for them?
Yeah, definitely. Parker scares both of us. His enthusiasm. All I want in my life is to be as excited about anything as he is about everything.
He's definitely enthusiastic. We got that.
Oh my God, bro. But the advice would be...
How's it going? Hi, how you doing? Same to you.
Oh God.
I did.
Mess with them as much as possible, because they're gonna get you back. So I do. I mess with them as much as I can.
Have there been any on-set pranks we should know about?
Oh, all the time. We mess with each other all the time. And they don't mess with Chris and I as much, because they know that we'll really get them back. And we're just like, okay. So that's why Parker and Angelique mess with each other all the time, because they're basically the same person. Just Parker doesn't have the ovaries. Am I wrong? Parker, Angelique, same person?
Oh my God.
Okay, thank you.
Indiscernible. You can't tell one from the other. I see the same person.
I really do, yeah.
I get their names confused.
It's so mad when you say that, but it's so true.
Parker is very, very pretty.
Parker's very pretty. Parker's very, very... He's like my gay mini-me.
Well, I hear you guys have been hanging out a lot offset. Something that both Kevin and Mike Royce were talking about was that you were cast first, and you were really instrumental in these guys getting cast. What do you think it was that you noticed in either your reads with them or your chemistry? What was it? When did you kind of know that they were it?
I mean, I was very instrumental, and I went out of my way to make sure, because number one, they were playing my brothers. Number two, I wanted to do a show that was good, so I wanted good actors. Before I had the opportunity to relate to and become friends with and enjoy Chris, he was just the best actor. So I was like, there's no choice here. I don't care if he hates me. I don't care if I hate him. He's the best actor. I did care about that, though. I wanted to, you're going to work hard with these people, and you're going to pretend to be brothers. You're going to we live together. I mean, we see each other more than we see our friends and family. So that was easy. Parker, right away, I kind of looked at him, and it was just like there's something about him. You're not quite sure if you want to throw him against the wall or hug him. If you want to just choke him out or just give him a hug. And I was like, that's a little brother.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know if I want to hug him, or I'll be like, bro, just get away from me. And that happens all day. I'm like, I love you, just go away. Go away. I'm tired. And he does. He kind of like, he manages my moods a little bit before he approaches me, because I'm like the grumpy old guy. I didn't used to be, but with these guys I am. I used to be a young guy on set.
We'll get you a little label, the grumpy old guy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Got a couple grays coming in. It's great. We'll stand on this side.
So what changed after boot camp about the way you guys all related and how you guys related with Angelique?
I don't know that it changed about the way we related. We all kind of had an appreciation for one another already. It changed the way that we addressed our jobs as actors portraying servicemen and women, for sure. We all gained. It was definitely a bonding experience, not because we're going to claim that, like, we went to war together. No, we were 4 people, like, living in a barracks, like, trying to learn shit that we can't memorize and sleep deprived. So a lot of silly stuff happened, and you enjoy that. And you look out for one another. But, there was some, we definitely helped one another. Every one of us contributed differently as we were kind of thrown into a world that was very foreign to us and a little scary at times. Not scary because we thought we were going to die, but scary because we still want to look like idiots.
I saw the videos. That was intense.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a great time.
And if you could say one thing to someone who is getting ready to deploy, what would you want to tell them?
You're better than I am. Yeah. I can't imagine what it would be like over there, but I did get to see groups of men that were days away from deploying, and the way that they were, just fearless. There was some of them were like, hey, this is what we do, this is what we train for. Some were like, let's do this, I'm sick of training. And some were like, the gravity of the situation was upon them. So, yeah, if I could say anything, I would just say thank you, I guess. I mean, it's cliche, but it's true. Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, click like, and if you want more interviews, hit subscribe, and leave me a comment below with your favorite military movie. For me, we're talking Private Benjamin.